Hey everybody, it's Joanne from RT Light Tarot. Thanks for checking out this message. Going to be doing a general energy check-in for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Going to tap into the energies that surround you at this time. See what message your guides and angels have for you. So if you're a cross watcher here for Aries, please remember flip switch the energies and roles. If it does not resonate, please don't force it. If it does not resonate, check out other placements. What is the energy surrounding Aries at this time? And what does Aries need to know? So mountains in the reverse. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. So the mountains in tarot represent achievements. So there's an indication that you're not quite through a cycle that's been difficult or that's been challenging. So there's validation in the fact that you've been facing challenges in a cycle and you're not quite where you want to be, is what I'm getting. The number 22 may be significant to your situation. You are releasing something that's deceptive. It could be fear, right? It says your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but just be careful. So be mindful of the challenges that you're facing and what are the things that you can be accountable within those challenges, right? Because sometimes it's the perspective of self or the fears that we have gathered or we've created to protect ourselves that are keeping us from reaching some type of an achievement or goal. So there's something, a message in regards to changing a perspective or releasing a fear that may be holding you back from reaching some type of an achievement, is what I'm getting. So take it as it resonates. It can also say that you're letting go of things that are not serving you, right? So there's about being present in the moment and kind of doing an inventory of the things that you surround yourself with and the people you surround yourself with, right? Sometimes we need to set up boundaries with people or situations that are no longer serving us as we move through a cycle. That's very valuable because when you get to the top of that mountain, it's about enlightenment. So I do feel you're on this journey and this path towards enlightenment, but there's things that you need to leave behind, is what I'm getting from that snake energy. I'm going to pull a couple more from the wisdom of the oracle. So guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, please clarify the energies surrounding the Aries collective at this time. What does Aries need to know in regards to the energies surrounding them at this time? So the number 22 may be significant. The number 28 may be significant. What is the energy surrounding Aries? So we've got observer. And flexible. Excuse me, flexible in the reverse. So there's an indication that you're being very rigid. And then the observer. There's somebody watching you. There's someone watching you. Maybe that's important. Maybe there's somebody watching you in this cycle deal with something that's difficult. So your guides and angels are wanting you to know that people look up to you. People are watching you. People want to see how you're going to react. Could be someone that's connecting to you that it doesn't have the best of intentions. Possibly someone's trying to trigger you to see how you're going to react because they don't recognize that you're flexible. You're becoming flexible in the moment. So being present in the moment and growing and evolving in a cycle is being less reactive to your emotions. Possibly someone is trying to trigger you to see how you're going to react. But I do feel that you're moving in a new vibration. There's an energy of groundedness about you at this time, Aries. I feel that you're releasing fear. You're evolving and growing in the current energies through this cycle that you've been in that's been difficult, right? You're climbing to the top of the mountain, and a part of the lessons that you have learned and achieved is being calmer and less reactive to your emotions. You're starting to see that you need to ground yourself and be present in the moment instead of being reactive, observing, how does this make me feel? What is that serving me? Because the only thing that you can change is yourself. So if there's someone else watching you trying to trigger you, what is that telling you, right? Thank them. But what is it telling you about you? is what I feel. That's a message for somebody. Maybe you're being too rigid as well, or being too hard on yourself in the moments as well. So I'm going to clarify this message with tarot, see what comes out. So guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, please clarify this message for the Aries collective. Now, I've been getting a lot of flack that a lot of the energies that I read are the same because I intuitively read from my gut. I try not to overanalyze the cards, so I'm going to try a little bit harder to get different messages, different readings for the collective. But when I intuitively go to my gut, you're releasing someone that was deceptive, that was holding you back, and they're watching you. And they are trying to trigger you. That's intuitively my gut. But if this resonates to other people, other Aries in their cycles, that's amazing too, because that's important, right? Because we are all in different healing journeys, but ultimately it's about releasing some type of fear, being present in the moment, and being less reactive. So it is about healing our energy. It's about healing through our cycles, is what I feel. And giving yourself grace. Not being so hard on yourself in those moments when you do feel triggered, but it's about being less reactive and going inward. How can I change that? And that is releasing a lower vibration of yourself. It doesn't even have to be about someone else, right? You're actually doing the work. You're watching yourself, and that's part of your cycle. That's a part of you moving to the top of the mountain, is being very aware of yourself and connecting to your soul, right? Releasing ego, connecting to your soul. Show me the anchor energy of this message. What is the anchor energy of this message for Aries? Four of Swords. You're definitely healing, right? You're releasing something painful. You're healing something that was keeping you in a lower vibration, releasing some type of fear. You weren't trusting your intuition. There's a part of you that you were avoiding healing because it was painful, but you are doing it. You're not so quick to jump into relationships anymore. It says just be careful. You know your value and your worth, and you're not so quick to gamble your energy or time or your stability or your peace. Your peace has become more important as you've started upon this healing journey. You're not quite where you want to be, right? The mountains, like I said in tarot, are the end goal towards enlightenment, the top of the mountain. That's hermit energy. And the Four of Swords in the reverse is validating that you're not quite there, but you're getting there. You're releasing fear. You're learning to be more present in the moment as the observer. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So Four of Swords is Libra, Two of Pentacles is Capricorn. You're making a decision to heal something that you've had to heal for a long time. Your guides and your angels are telling you it's time to rest. Sometimes you're very hard on yourself with this flexibility in the reverse. Sometimes you need to just take a break. You need to put on the brakes, is what I feel. What is the challenge surrounding Aries in regards to this message? What is the challenge, please? Starting to be less reactive. You're taking the time to really look at the situation because you've released fear. There's judgment energy here. Judgment is all about karmic justice and validation for the consequences of the choices that are made. The only thing that you can control are the choices and the consequences that you've made and are making for yourself, right? So there's validation in that judgment energy. You've walked away from someone that was deceptive. You've released somebody that was deceptive. You've released deceptive energy within yourself. Whatever it is that was holding you back, you have let go of. And that is part of bigger picture. It's part of you healing is what I feel. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords in the reverse. You're moving in this pure energy, walking away, releasing whatever was holding you back, whatever was of low vibration. There was something that was stealing from you, and you've let that go with that Seven of Swords in the reverse. So take it as it resonates. Whatever was robbing you of your self-worth, whatever was robbing you of your time, you've released that. Now you're healing, moving in an energy of that you were meant to move into the top of this mountain, and you're being more observant in this cycle. You're being less reactive because you're healing, is what I feel. Show me the energy of the recent past surrounding Aries. What is the energy of the recent past? The Hermit in the reverse, right? So that's valid. This, then this is that. The Hermit, you're not quite where you want to be, but you're reaching the top of the tower. You are moving towards this enlightenment. So the tower occurred. There was some type of a tower that occurred in a cycle, Aries. And you are being validated that you're getting there, but you're not quite where you want to be. So it's about taking the time to go inward and to rest, because you've released something that was very deceptive. And there's validation in that. That's Virgo energy. Show me the energy that surrounds Aries at this time. What does Aries need to know in regards to the energy that's surrounding them at this time? Two of Cups in the reverse. So you are walking away from someone that was deceptive. You are releasing something or someone that was deceptive with that Two of Cups. You're on a journey towards the top of the mountain, seemingly alone at this time. It's learning to be alone. It's learning to be content and happy alone. Changing your perspective. Healing pain. Healing anger is what I'm getting. You may be releasing a Cancer or a water sign. You're definitely releasing something that was holding you back. There was a cycle, part of a cycle that was manipulative and deceptive, and you're no longer in that energy. You're letting it go because you are on a different path, a different journey. What is the outcome of this message for Aries? So you do have to understand, I cannot change the energies. I can try and glean different meanings and different messages from the cards. But for those of you, you can't change the energy of the Aries collective. This is where you have been for a long time, and it doesn't change in a day, but there's movement here. There's definitely movement. What is the outcome of this message? Seven of Swords in the reverse. Whatever robbed you of your time and energy is no longer an issue. It's no longer part of you. You are now moving in a new vibration. You released something that was very deceptive. You released someone that was holding you back. You released a fear that was holding you back. You're now in alignment with a higher vibration. Whatever it is that was stealing from you, you've released it, and that is validated in the outcome here. You're changing and healing. You're not quite where you want to be, but you're definitely headed in the right direction, is what I'm feeling. Your guides and your angels want you to rest more. They want you to be less reactive and more observant, and that will help you increase in this flexibility. You're very rigid because you're protecting yourself. You're very rigid at times because of the anger or the deception or the pain that was caused by others, but you're learning to be independently safe, independently happy, moving in this new energy is what I feel. You may have been releasing the Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy, right? Doesn't have to be, but you're definitely letting go of a cycle or something or someone within a cycle that robbed you of something is what I feel. All right. So I'm going to close out this reading now with a final message from your guides and your angels, Aries. Let me know if this resonates to your situation or your story. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate all the love on my channel and my pages. It means a lot to me. Closing message for Aries in regards to this cycle, this journey, this climb to the top of the mountain. What do they need to know? This deck is so huge. It's about progress, right? The number 36 may be significant. You're making progress, Aries. There's validation for you to take some time to rest. The climb to the top of the mountain doesn't happen in one day. The decline to the top of the mountain doesn't happen in one cycle, right? Sometimes you just have to be observant and not be so rigid and just take the time to heal and take the time to rest and trust is what I feel. Anything that fell away from you was for your greatest good, because there's absolute validation that whatever you left behind was not serving you, and you are making progress towards the top of this mountain is what I feel. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Bye.